safer roads for Copperas Cove. The petition was created in response to the hit-and-run accident that left William Ames dead last Monday. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Lindsay Lippman.
And I'm Ann Harder. 25 News reporter Olivia Leveda joins us live in Copperas Cove. Olivia, loved ones will present the petition to the City Council tonight.
That's right. I'm outside the council chambers here in Copperas Cove, where the city council meeting just kicked off. More than 400 people have signed that petition calling for safer roads for Copperas Cove.
For all of us that have to go through the pain that we're going through, I wouldn't want any other family to have to go through it because of someone being careless.
Joyce Hayes lost her son, William D. Ames, to a hit and run last week in Copperas Cove. The driver left the scene, leaving the 32-year-old dead. Police arrested him for the charge of accident involving personal injury or death, a second-degree felony. Now, loved ones of Ames want change.
Put the speed bumps in, the stop signs, the sidewalks. My son got killed there, and it'll be a very bad fatality if someone else get killed.
With hundreds of signatures on a petition calling for safer roads for Copperas Cove, Mark Weir and many more long to make sure no one else has to feel the pain they felt.
What I'm hoping tonight is the council members to hear what we have to say and the security concerns and the safety issues of the city. But what I also want to do is I want to bring this community together.
They are presenting that petition to the City Council this evening, and they say they hope to be invited back for another meeting to further discuss their concerns. In Copperas Cove, Olivia Leveda, 25 News.
Olivia, thank you. 25 News reached out to the city of Copperas Cove. City officials did not have a comment specific to the petition at this time. However, they did express their sincere condolences to the family and friends of Ames on the loss of their loved one.
A 36-year-old Lorena man died by suicide this morning just hours before jury selection in a trial that could have sent him to prison for life. Erik James Norwood was set to be in court this week for allegations dating to 2013. According to Norwood's attorney, he was charged with one count of aggravated sexual assault of a child and a second count of indecency by contact with a child. Lawyers say the maximum sentence he could have faced was life in prison without the ability of parole. But after his death, this case is now terminated.
Well, the case is done because, you know, he was the defendant in the case, and he's no longer with us.
There's no one to charge. A criminal case results in someone being found guilty or not guilty. If it's guilty, then you, in this type of situation, go to prison. Well, there's no one to do that.
Norwood's attorneys say the alleged victim has continued access to necessary counseling if they so choose.
The 19-year-old man arrested in a San Antonio shooting says he was acting in self-defense when he opened fire during a concert at a bar last weekend. Kiernan Williams is expected to face capital murder charges for the shooting that left 2 dead and 5 others injured. As Williams was taken into custody last night, he promoted his Instagram account and described himself as an up-and-coming artist. He told investigators he regretted everything he did and told reporters another person threatened to kill him in that bar.
Harker Heights police are investigating after a home was shot up with 2 children inside it yesterday morning. Officers responded to the 1600 block of Dakota Trace. The homeowner was startled awake after hearing several shots fired and then a vehicle speeding away. 2 6-year-olds were in the house as well. This investigation is ongoing.
The U.S. has now confirmed its first case of the new coronavirus that appeared in China last month. The CDC is only identifying the patient as a male U.S. resident. He is currently in isolation at Providence Regional Medical Center in Everett, Washington. The man recently traveled from China to Washington. The coronavirus, which has killed 6 people and sickened hundreds in China, can spread person to person, but not nearly as easily as viruses such as measles or influenza. Coming up on 25 News at 6:30, why this virus scare matters to Central Texans. It is time now to get a check of your Tuesday night forecast.
First Alert Chief Meteorologist Matt Hines is out in the elements tonight, if you will. He's in Groesbeck. Matt, what are you tracking?
Yeah, I'm in Limestone County right now. The Skywarn meeting here at the county courthouse in Groesbeck is just now getting started. It's between 6 and 8 o'clock right here in room 103 behind me. You can still come in. They're taking more people. A good crowd showing up tonight. And we've also had some folks that watch us at 5 o'clock, and they said, hey, we want to out about storms. So if you're one of those sitting at home, Limestone County, come on out. Learn about severe weather. Severe weather season, of course, is right around the corner. And no severe weather out there for tonight. As we take a look at our First Alert 25 radar, you can see that there are a few showers near San Saba and Goldthwaite, but nothing that is going to be producing anything severe. It's probably going to be about 10 p.m. midnight before that scoots closer to the I-35 corridor. The lion's share of that activity is still out in West Texas, Lubbock, Abilene, Midland, Odessa. They're seeing quite a bit of rain right now, and that big shield of rain will continue to move into central Texas tonight. So when you wake up in the morning, you'll probably be dealing with that for your morning commute. And you can see the clouds starting to lower in our Extraco Eagle Eye in Killeen. So that is producing the moisture that we need for those showers to develop across the area. And it is cool outside, temperatures into the 50s, and it will continue to chill down across the area tonight as we fall into the 40s. And here's your high-res future track showing showers really starting to increase as we approach midnight, and during the wee hours of the morning, the rain will continue to solidify across the area. That's good news for us. We'll talk about your rain chances on into your Wednesday. Also, we'll talk about a nicer weekend coming up.
All right, thanks, Matt. Now, hemp might officially be on its way to Texas. The commissioner of the Texas Department of Agriculture is holding a public hearing tomorrow morning for comments on the Texas hemp rules. Commissioner Sid Miller says these proposed new rules were published so people can take a look at them and voice any concerns they might have. They'll then take everything into consideration before officially submitting the rules to the USDA for review.
The farmers are grouping together. I signed a petition the other day that was already had over 10,000 signatures from farmers. So we're hoping the USDA as well as the TDA has an ear to hear what the farmers have to say.
Once the USDA approves the finalized rules, these Texas farmers can begin, or Texas, that is, as a state, can begin granting licenses to farmers who might want to grow hemp as a cash crop in Texas.
So starting the conversation on what hemp can do for Texas is a big step forward. So many people can benefit from production of hemp and farming. A lot of our farmers have gone bankrupt. This is going to bring new life into Texas communities.
If you're interested in taking part in the public hearing, again, it will be tomorrow morning at 9 at the Texas Farm Bureau Conference Center in Waco.
The impeachment trial of President Trump fully underway, starting in earnest today, and already a contentious battle as the ground rules for the trial are debated.
As ABC's Serena Marshall shows us, Democrats are accusing Republicans of trying to rush through the process and hide the facts. Republicans countering that it was the Democrats who rushed to impeachment without going to court to try to secure key witnesses.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
The impeachment trial of President Trump.
The Senate will convene as a court of impeachment.
Underway in earnest on Capitol Hill. First order of business, the rules. The majority leader originally proposing each side 24 hours over 2 days to make their opening statements, meaning senators could potentially sit for 4 12-hour sessions, running well past midnight. But in a last-minute change, that was expanded to 24 hours over 3 days, matching the timeline for the Clinton impeachment. And